Minister Sigurdsson was appointed by Premier Rachel Notley to serve as the Minister of Seniors and Housing in February of 2016. She brings with her over 25 years of experience as a social worker.
Seniors are amazing. Seniors are supporting other seniors in their communities, and we know that in Alberta, which is something I'm very proud of, is that seniors volunteer more than any other province in Canada. It's a really, seniors really step up in Alberta, and we really want to acknowledge everyone who supports seniors, and so that's why we do have the Minister Senior Service Awards, really contributing significantly, helping fellow seniors in their communities. And, we know that it's so important to sort of the health of a society that we're connected, and that's why Millwood Centre here, Senior Centre, is so important too. And I just want to thank the great work of all of the volunteers here and the staff that support connection and all sorts of fun activities. And I might have to stay and listen to the ukuleles. They look pretty interesting. So there's a couple of different kinds of awards, and I guess I'm just here today to explain about them and encourage you to nominate people that you know. And please know also you can nominate organizations. So you could nominate the Millwood Senior Centre here.
We are in Millwood's area right now, Millwood Seniors Centre on above library, Millwood Town Central Library, and we have with us Laurie Sigurdsson from Edmonton Riverview area, Minister of Seniors. I'm senior myself now, and we are glad to have her on our TV for our viewers, and let's see what NDP government has to offer for seniors so far. It's been 3 years since the NDP government, and next year is going to be election. Hopefully, I'm sure we have accomplished a lot during last 3 years. Let's hear from the minister.
Well, thank you so much. I'm certainly very pleased to be here. Certainly, we've, seniors built this province and they deserve to retire in dignity, and that's why we've protected vital public services that seniors rely on. So the Alberta Seniors Benefit support seniors, and then Budget 2018, that's actually had an increase. Also, investment in affordable housing, $11.2 million this year in our budget, but our capital plan is $1.2 million over 7 years. And so we are, it's so important to us to make sure that seniors have the supports they need in the community. And today I'm here actually because of the Minister's Senior Services Awards. So we just are asking for nominations because so many people support seniors in their communities, and we really want to thank them and acknowledge them. And that's been the focus today at Millwood's Senior Centre where we are.
Minister, it's been a very tough time, during last number of years since NDP government took over. And of course, no fault of NDP. It's the economic situation we are in and where we are now, since the government took over.
Well, right now, of course, you're completely correct in that we really became part of the government in 2015 when we had just a very deep economic downturn. But now, right now, our economy is leading the country. We're really moving out of the recession. I mean, I just want to acknowledge that some people are still experiencing some challenges, but we've created 90,000 jobs over the last year. Certainly, businesses are investing. There's more confidence. Consumers are spending, and we're very pleased. We've invested significantly in our infrastructure to keep people working during this tough time. As governments, that's a good focus for governments at this time when it's difficult for businesses to do that. Throughout that all, we've also protected public services, making sure we have the health care we need, that seniors have the supports that they need. There's good schools. We've been building schools, making sure we're having teachers to teach the students, so keeping class size at a reasonable level. So things are really looking up.
I remember 25 years ago, I ran myself from Millwards as NDP candidate. I'm a journalist. I'm not being on a side. But I remember after the election in 1993, Premier Ralph Klein came in, and things were just disasters. Cuts in social programs and all those programs, and I hope it doesn't happen again. What is NDP government doing to protect all those services?
Right. Well, certainly I remember that time very well, too. I was a frontline social worker, and, social programs were cut by 50%, created so much suffering. And I think that's some of the reason that motivated me to run politically, because I had deep concerns about what happened, and it was just an unfair situation. And certainly, as I've said, we're protecting vital public services. We know that the opposition would be slashing billions of dollars from funding for public services. So, it would really be on the backs of seniors, on the backs of vulnerable Albertans. So it's very important to protect vital public services and to stimulate the economy. And things are looking up for Alberta. We're in a very good position compared to a few years ago.